Alright, Graphics 1. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a light bulb with nothing but your basic shape tools and the letter V. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is make a new document. And I want you to name it your last name, lightbulb.ai. Make sure it's a letter, make sure it's inches, and this time I want you to make it vertical because our light bulb is vertical. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is take our ellipse tool, hold down our Shift and Option buttons, and click and drag a circle. Move it right there. And the next thing you need to do is click your polygon tool, click one time, make it have 3 sides for a triangle. Now, I'm going to stretch this triangle out. Now, right now, it kind of looks like an ice cream. Ooh, right now, it kind of looks like an ice cream cone. All right, so what we need to do then is use our direct selection tool and just alter the points a little bit. Let's say about here. Now, it still looks like an ice cream cone. I know. So, I'm going to drag this here. And what we're going to do is highlight both with the selection tool. Open up our Pathfinder that we learned how to use during the Adidas logo, and Option click so it makes it into one big shape. Then we're going to take our polygon tool again and make a 5-sided object. And we're going to line it up right about there. Take our direct selection tool, hold down your Shift button to make it straight across. Like that. And if I want to extend it, I'll just extend it a little bit. So far, so good. Now, next thing we need to do is, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and color it. So I'm going to take a yellow color and then open up my color window. And I'm going to drag the yellow down to about, let's say, 23. And I'm going to make this shape a gray color, let's say about 20. Now, the next thing I'm going to make is the grooves that go onto the light bulb when you screw it in. So I'm going to take my, again, polygon, make it a triangle. I'm going to move it over, and rotating it. So it needs to be kind of straight up and down, like right here. Now I'm going to take my direct selection tool. I'm going to make a triangle that looks something like that. And I'm just going to copy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 5 times. And I'm going to hold down my Shift button, click all of these, and up top here in my alignment, I'm going to align this way, and then align that way, so that they all look even. Then I'm going to click all the shapes again, and in my Pathfinder, I'm going to alt-click to add the shape, so they're all now one big happy shape. And I'm just going to make that black. Now, next thing I'm going to do is at the bottom here, I'm going to add a little triangle. Turn it straight up and down this way. This is going to be like the bottom of the light bulb that actually screws into the socket. Just use your direct selection tool to stretch out the points to make it look better. Now, this is where the V I told you about comes in. You're going to type a capital letter V, and I want you to make sure it looks like this. So the font I use is called Myriad Pro. And what I'm going to do is just copy my letter. That's good. So it's 5 letters. So I'm going to shift click my 5 letters. I'm going to come back up here to where it says align. Then I'm going to hit this bottom line and then this one. So now they're all perfectly lined up. And I'm going to change that to a white color. This is going to be the light source. There we go. Now I need to have the prongs that usually hold up the light source. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the star tool this time and go ahead with a 3-point star. And I'm going to turn it in here. And again, I'm going to use my direct selection tool to drag the points where I need them to go. So it looks something like this. I'm going to make the shape black so you can see it. Alright, not exactly what I wanted yet, so I'll go ahead and tweak it a couple times. There we go. Then I can copy it, slide it over, right click on top of it, transform, reflect, OK, and then move it over. Nudge it down with my arrow key. Almost done. A couple more steps. Next thing I want to do is I want to draw another circle that matches the shape of my original circle. Move it down so it's the same size. Just the outside edge needs to be the same size because remember we merged this with a triangle. And then I'm going to send that to the back. And under Effect, I'm going to give this a outer glow. I'm going to change it to the same color that I had before. So it's going to be a light yellowish color like that. I want to put it to normal. Hit preview. Problem is you can't really see it yet because it's on a white background. So what I need to do next is draw a big rectangle, send it to the back. Make it a black color, and send it back. Okay, so there's my light bulb. Now, if I wanted to adjust the outer glow, I click on the glow, and I come up here to Window, Appearance, and over here, I'm going to double click on the word outer glow, and I'm going to make sure preview is checked. And then I'm going to change my blur option. Don't go any bigger than around 0.3 inches. Otherwise, you're going to see a big box around the outside edge of your black shape. That's going to look like a square of glow, which you do not want. You just want a nice little glow around your light bulb. And that is pretty much it. Alright, so you're going to make a light bulb now with basic shapes and letters.